Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today, I want to go into why we are de-vertically integrating. Yes, you heard that right. We are de-vertically integrating. If you've listened to any of my stuff the past couple of years, you will know that I have made a big deal and actually emphasized being vertically integrated as a key point of why somebody might want to do business with somebody who is vertically integrated. If you're listening to this episode and you don't know what vertical integration is, it's when a company basically has multiple departments that are involved in a deal, or in other words, there might be multiple companies involved to make a deal happen, and that company brings all of those companies in-house. An example of this is if, let's say, you're building a house, for example, and a general contractor wanted to be vertically integrated, he might bring all the subcontractors in his own company and bring them on salary, the plumbers, the electricians, everyone, to go and build these homes. That would be an example of vertical integration. So we have our own acquisition arms that is seller facing, where we go and we acquire off-market land deals that we force appreciate the value through rezoning and entitling and taking it through the process in the city to add density to it, to take it from 3, 4, 5 homes to 100, 200, 300 homes. We have our own general contracting firm, HBG Construction, and we have our own capital raising firm, HBG Capital. We are de-vertically integrating away from the general contracting business. What got us to doing $20 million a year in revenue is not the same thing that's going to get us to doing $100 million a year in revenue. Let me break that down and explain why. Our biggest enemy in 2023 and later of 2022 was ourselves. We had so much growth throughout those 2 years, and I didn't know what the team needed to look like to be able to handle that growth. That was a big part of why we weren't able to perform, and some of the opportunities that we were given was I did not know what the team needed to look like to handle the load that we did. I mean, we scaled our acquisitions very quickly, and our GC business just couldn't keep up with the same efficiency given some of the market pressures that had happened in 2022, 2023. And, as a result of that, we could not perform as efficiently had I not moved to the model that we're currently moving towards. And so I see what the team looks like to go from 20 million to 100 million. And I just don't want to manage all those people. Quite frankly, the overhead, anytime you take on overhead is one of your biggest risks of a business owner, because you have guaranteed costs every single month when you don't necessarily have guaranteed income. And I was talking with a guy here recently who, he manages literally billions of assets under management. And he moved to a de-vertically integrated model. He said that worked out so much better the way he set it up. He's like, dude, I'm making just as much money as I did when I had 100 employees, and there's a lot less stress. I was like, what do you mean? And so he kind of introduced it, and I was laughing because I was like, man, this is exactly what we're moving towards, this de-vertical integration right here. So here's some of the reasons why. One is it reduces risk. Whenever I can, let me back up here. It reduces risk, which, if you've heard me speak in the past, one of the reasons why we became vertically integrated is because we wanted to reduce risk. We were scared of hiring another developer, another builder to do our stuff because we'd heard these horror stories. We weren't super optimal at learning how to manage, somebody else doing these projects for us. And we didn't want them to, run away with our money or, screw something up and we hire the wrong person. Everyone's got a bad contractor story, right? And so we chose to be a GC and manage everything in-house. Now that we've done that, now that we know how to manage the financials, now that we know how to manage the builds, now that we know what to look for, we have removed that risk of hiring another builder and hiring another developer. That's been a big part of why. And so part of removing that risk is partnering with people who are better at the thing that you're doing than you are. And so there's these builders out there, there's these developers out there that have all the machinery, all the equipment, they have the sub base. They've been doing this for 10, 15 years, and they're very good at it. Why not bring them on board to a partnership where they've got skin in the game, we've got skin in the game, we bring the deal, we bring the money, They bring the expertise, they bring a little bit of money, so everybody can feel it. That is the model that we're moving towards. And I'm very excited about this because it becomes very easy to scale. Whenever you choose to de-vertically integrate and instead partner with world-class operators who are the best in their field, that's a who, not how concept that I'm trying to adopt and implement in my business. So going forward, you will see us doing more partnerships with builders, more partnerships with developers, in a lot of our land play, because I think that our special ability is to find unique, deep value add deals and raise capital for those deals. If that's all we focus on and we don't have to focus on the lower dollar per activities, which is actually managing the project, I think the sky is the limit. I think there's a very clear path to doing $100 million a year in development. And I'm very, very excited about this. So would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you think this is a bad move or if you think that vertical integration is smart, leave your comments below. We'd love to hear from you.